Hey guys, this is Chris from Deus Ex Machina, and we're going to be talking about the variations of combat that we can fight. Now, we just did a combat with a very basic enemy, a very easy one, but we're going to add in some complexity. Let's say we're adding in this bandit warrior. You can see more hit points, more powerful attacks, because he is a more powerful enemy. In the situation where we're dealing with multiple enemies, you have to assign them a die. The lower number gets the gray, the second lowest gets the green, and if we had another third type, they'd be purple. We don't want to make things overcomplicated, so we never have more than 3 types of enemies in a single combat. That means that at the beginning of combat, we would be adding in dice. So let's say at the beginning of, say, Yoshi's turn, we would generate 1 escalation from him and 1 escalation from him. And that's basically, and then at the end of that turn, we would roll, and you can be able to tell who gets which dice. Now, when you're rolling escalation, if an escalation result does come up, you would always add the gray dice. So if you roll multiple escalation, these guys have a much better chance of going off before these people. But it should be noted that if you roll a result, let's say it's this one, and I rolled another one of these, well, you have to place all your dice before you're activating. This would get moved to him automatically, and that would go there, and then he could roll, and he gets to do that. Simple as that. And once again, that outnumbering rule still applies. So let's say that there were 4 of these guys and 4 of these guys, then you would be adding in 2 more of each die, and then on the turn, on the end of the turn, you would roll all of them, and you would place. So in this situation, one of the bandit scouts would activate, and his dice would come off. Oh, that goes there. And the bandit warriors do not activate this turn because none of the rolls are filled. Pretty straightforward how that works. The same thing goes of the dice limits. If, for some unfortunate reason, you have acquired all 6 of 1 die, if you're getting additional dice through escalation, the warrior dice, the green dice get added in next. But let's hope it never gets to that, because you're dealing with a very, very bad turn. So if we were to roll these, ooh, that's not good at all. Look at that. 1, 2. Then these get passed on to him. These get passed on to here. And then these get passed on to here. First thing you would do, the bandit scout would go first. He would activate his power attack. In this situation, 1 would activate. You would flip over the token. Let's put that token back. Let's say there was that guy, and that guy, and that guy. 1 would activate. You flip it over. And then he would activate his turn. Then this guy would activate his big net ring 1. Number 2 would activate and flip it over. If the third got activated, then you'd flip them all back to green. Then you'd go to him, you would activate the jab, and then number 2 would activate the leg sweep. And then it would take hopefully some time before they would act again. And that's the more advanced version of combat.